Good morning, students. This is a quick instructional walkthrough of Module 2, our unit on empathy, and Lesson 2, which is asynchronous. So it's really important that you watch this video all the way through. It's short and it's going to help you understand all of the different elements that you need to complete for Lesson 2. First thing we're going to do is look at our agenda. So we're going to open that and look at it. It's going to give you a lot of really good information just in case you are puzzled or you have questions or you need some help or need some more information about any of these assignments. You can jump on to our Google Meet this afternoon on Wednesday for some help. We have our help sessions every Wednesday from 1:30 to 3. It's a Google Meet and the join code is MMS East Help. So for Lesson 2, we're still looking at empathy, and our essential question is, what are human behaviors that demonstrate empathy, and how can I show empathy to someone to help them solve a problem? Your student learning goals. So for the first part of Lesson 2 is I can understand and explain another person's behaviors to identify empathy. And we're going to do that through a book review activity. And then our summative assessment to end Module 2 is I can compose a scenario to demonstrate empathy to another person to help them solve a problem. All of the activities are numbered. And so when you look at an agenda for any of our lessons and you see a numbered list, that means it's really important that you do the activities in the number order. If it's a bulleted list, then you can kind of jump around and pick which one you want to do. But today we have a numbered list, so we want to start out by watching the instructional video, which is what you're doing right now. And then you're going to go to the Bitmoji classroom and choose a book on empathy, which is on our Epic Book Classroom app. And we'll look at that here in a second. Then you are going to sign up and let me know what book you chose. Then you're going to take some notes, and then we're going to have a class discussion. We've done some class discussions when we've met together online, and this time we're going to do it asynchronously or offline. So you're going to be interacting with each other at different times, and we'll look at the Jamboard in just a few minutes to help you out with that. Then at the end, go back to that KWL chart from Lesson 1 and add any new learning that you have gained over empathy. Then we're going to have our Module 2 summative assessment, and there will be a separate video for that to help you out there. All right, so we're going to jump back over here to look at the different activities. So we want to pick a book on empathy, and we are going to click on our Bitmoji classroom. You're going to see some things that we've already done. We've got our 2 videos on empathy, so you can go back and review those if you'd like. Then you have the different books here that you can choose from. There's 4 different books. One is a fictional story, one is nonfiction. You have a lot of different formats there that you can pick from. And then if you click here on book review, it's going to take you to that note page, but we're going to jump back over here and you're going to find that that is right here. If you need to log into the Epic Book app because you haven't done that yet, this right here is the directions. If you don't need that, then that's awesome. We're going to click here on the sign up. So this is what you're going to do. These are the 4 different books: The Wolf in Underpants, Step Forward with Empathy, Live It, Empathy, and Real Kids, Real Stories, Real Character. You'll see the different reading levels that are there, and you can see where you sign your name. So you just click there and write your name. Check your caps. There we go. Spell your name correctly. That's always important. All right, so that's how you'll do that. We're going to jump back over here, and then you're going to see the notes. So when you're reading your story, I want you to take notes because what we're specifically looking for is the character of your story and what behavior are they doing to show empathy. and then also write the page number. So the directions are to type your name and the book you have chosen to review down here. And as you read, use the chart to record the characters and behaviors that show empathy. And you can type your answers or use speech to text if you choose. Write the page number where you found the empathy behavior, and then after you've read your story and created your list of behaviors that show empathy from the story, go to the Empathy Book Chat Jamboard, and the link is in Module 2, Lesson 2 in our Learning Management System. So we're going to jump over there really quick. And here is our Jamboard. So this is a discussion assignment and it's worth 15 points. The directions are all here and along with the due date, and here is the link to the Jamboard. So you're going to see that we've got a page set up for each book. So you're going to pick the page that goes with the book that you did. And let's say, for example, you did Live It Empathy on board 3. You can click right here and it's going to show you the different boards. We want to go to this one right here. And we can click up there and it'll go away. And then here's the directions. So share with your classmates what you learned about empathy from the story. Describe a character showing empathy from the book, which you have on your notes page. And you can use sticky notes, text boxes, and or pictures. And how do you do that? So the sticky note is right here, and you just type your note however you want to put it, my character or the character's name or whatever. You can pick different colors and then save. And then what you're going to need to do is drag your sticky note so that it's not on top of the directions, and also make sure your sticky note is not over somebody else's comments. After you've done your original comment, especially if you're one of the first ones, you'll probably have to come back later to make your response. So next, respond to at least 2 different classmates in order to create an online conversation about the book you've read. You can comment on the same book you've read or one of the other 3 that you didn't read, especially if you find that story interesting and you want some more information about it. You want to make sure that you use our discussion board rubric. So we're going to jump back over here into our module, and you've got the discussion board rubric. So we've used this before, so you can click on it to remind yourself what you need to do. That is all for this activity. And if you have any questions, please email me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. See you later.